Hey guys, it's Ashley in here at Whimsical Magic doing the water sign reading for August 16th to the 29th. Maybe. It's late. I'm tired. There we go. Ooh. Either I'm tired or y'all stuck on something. Some kind of a block in your way. All right, water signs, August 16th to 29th. What do we have here? Six of Summer, children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So something's coming up from the past, you're remembering something different from your childhood maybe. Maybe things weren't as bad as they seemed, or they were worse, and you're realizing that, and so you're trying to find a way out of that, right? Five of Spring reverse, opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. So opposing goals, you're feeling at odds with yourself for maybe letting these people from your past, or romances from your past kind of come in and try and bring these different viewpoints. Like, no, this is what happened. And so you're feeling at odds with yourself. Like, well, wait, did this happen? Did I do that? Did I not? Like, whatever. Okay. So there's some things going on. There's a tug of war kind of going on within. Okay. Eight of Spring, stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking, and sudden events or changes. So there's definitely some sudden events or changes happening. There's a lot of things happening at once here, right? So you have this opposing goal. You have these events that you're remembering differently of maybe not thinking you were good enough, or, people from your past, like in your childhood, you were thinking you weren't good enough, okay? So whether it's as family members or whatever, like you just have these like self-limiting beliefs that are kind of holding you back from your true self, right? From what you can really do in life. I hope this is making sense. It makes sense to me. It is midnight here, a little after midnight actually. So, anyways, all right. Let's see what else we have. Water signs. So self-mastery. Self-mastery. Okay. So now is the time to work on self, to heal those past traumas and to move forward. Okay. You don't want to spend too much time dwelling in them and, like, oh man, did this really happen? Like, whatever it was, however you're remembering those events, right? But we're mastering self. We're realizing like, hey, I need to like pull myself up and out of this to continue on and to be able to live the life that I want to live. Okay. Dream shield in reverse. So pay attention to your dreams. Let your mind drift to a solution and easy conversation. Okay, so let your mind drift to a solution. Like, this is going to be part of that self-mastery, like letting yourself, like, trust and believe in yourself, right? It's going to be super important in Divine Masculine in reverse. All right, so the balance of opposites, swaying into equilibrium in a platonic relationship. So the balance of those opposing goals, right? You're going to have balance. Like, it's okay to, you're going to agree to disagree. And you're going to be like, hey, I'm standing in my truth. I'm on my path. I'm going to just laser beam ahead, right? Super important here. Swaying in equilibrium, okay? These things can kind of make us feel a little... So again, that stress, we're swaying in the equilibrium. You might feel a little stressed out. So we got to balance these things out, okay? Instead of being here, like letting those waves, we're going to be just like a smooth, calm pond, right? Super important. All right, let's see what we got. Water signs. Ooh, pulling on my hair here. I need all those. One more, please. Perfect, okay. So we have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon in reverse. So nothing is set in stone, okay? Maybe you've had to, excuse me, so the sudden events or changes, like what does that look like for you? Okay, nothing is set in stone, like you don't have to just settle, okay? You do need to find that balance and kind of come to a conclusion somewhat soon, and that self-mastery is gonna help with that, okay? But nothing is yet set in stone. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Okay, so there's an imbalance in the giving aspect, okay, because you've been so stressed out and so consumed by whatever this past stuff is, okay, that you're not giving your best self. You're just taking, okay? And sometimes that can happen when you're stressed out. Like you're stressed, you're overwhelmed, there's a lot going on, and you're trying to figure out how to move past this thing, and you've just been going in circles with it, okay? But now it's time to give your time, give your heart, okay? Give your empathy, compassion, giving value, okay? And a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. You know, and this could be, you know, with all this stress, and now with all the stress going on, all this dwelling that's been going on, maybe if you're in a partnership, the romance has been gone, okay? The water's consumed you, okay? You're kind of, instead of riding the waves, you've been underneath them, right? So we go through all this thing, gain self-mastery, and find that balance, that equilibrium balance, right? And the romance starts to come back, because you're like, man, I've been way over there, okay? Or just be a new romance for life, right? An excitement, a joy, a love, a passion for life, if you're not in a partnership, okay? So pay attention to that. Okay, water signs, that is all I have for you for August 16th through the 29th. I'll see you next time.